Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. We are from Group 4, and today we want to present our slide about the Samanea saman or Trembesi. Next. So this is our group member. The first one is Nadia Ramadhani, and my friends, Muhammad Isfan Hanif. Next. So for the introduction, our group as industrial engineering student at President University want to learn about the specimens, especially the Samanea saman and their surrounding area. We do this study at 17 June 2025 at President University Garden. Why we want to study this case is because we want to understand the physical and ecological characteristic of Samanea saman and its role in surrounding ecosystem. This study also aims to explore how natural system can inspire the sustainable practice in industrial engineering. So we study this by identifying collection data and analyze the Samanea saman using the principle of industrial ecology and documenting finding through visual and writing the methods. Next. So this is the Samanea saman that we can find around our President University park. Next. So the observation description of the Samanea saman. Samanea saman, commonly known as rain tree, is called pohon Trambesi in Indonesia. It is a large, fast-growing tree that comes from the Central South America, but it's widely planted in tropical countries like Indonesia. You often see this tree in parks, campus, and roadside because it provides a lot of shade and helps cool down the air. Next. So, after a long study, we know the classification of the Samanea saman. The first one is monocot or dicot. So, for the Samanea saman, it's dicot plant. It's because it has two seed leaf, then the leaf paints from a net like a pattern, and etc. The next is the main characteristic of the Samanea saman. The first one is the height. The height, it can grow up to 15 to 25 meters tall. The canopy is very wide, shaped like an umbrella. The leaves is compounded with many small leaflets that close at night or in the rain. The flower is pink, white, fluffy, and pregnant. The fruit is long, dark brown pods with a sweet. The root is strong taproot, and the function is provide shade, cools the environment, absorb the carbon dioxide, and etc. Next. Then the next we want you guys to see the trunk of Samanea saman. The trunk of Samanea saman is large, strong, and straight. It usually has a thick, bristly brown breadhead, looks round or cracked. The trunk is very sturdy and support the bite the umbrella like a canopy of the tree. Next. So this is the part of Samanea saman that we already know. The first one we have the flower, and then we have the leaf, we have the branch, and we have the fruit. Next. The first is the flower. The flower of Samanea saman has a small but beautiful flowers. They are usually a pink white with long soft hairs that look like a brush or a pop. These hair are actually the flower statement and they make the flower look fluffy. Next. The next is the leaf. As I said before, the leaf of Samanea saman have two sides and then it can close in the night or in the rain. Next.
Okay, next we have branches, which is the branches of Samanea saman are wet and spreading, and they grow out like an umbrella, which help give a lot of shade under the tree. The branches grow horizontally and can reach very far from the trunk. Next slide. Last we have fruit, which is the Samanea saman or Trembesi has small fruit that look like dark brown or black pods, which is the shape is long and curved like a bean. Its pod is about 10 to 20 centimeter long. Next slide. We discuss about what we found around Samanea saman. We found the relationship between climbing pumpkin plants and Trembesi trees is an example of commensalism. In this iteration, the pumpkin find benefit by using the Trembesi tree trunk as a support to grow tall, allowing to gain better access the sunlight for photosynthesis. Next slide. Okay, for this slide, we found mutualism which is the presence of ants of Trembesi trees is very common because they are looking for food, especially honeydew, from sucking insects such as aphid or preying on other small insects. Next slide. And we found snail around the Trembesi, which is the snail around Trembesi trees indicate a humid environment rich in organic matter, as snail act as deposit that help break down fallen leaf and occasionally eat moss or young shoot. Next slide. The last part of this our discussion is ecology service. We found a lot of ecology service. First is extensive shade provider. Next, efficiency carbon absorber. Soil fertility enhance. Natural air purifier. Habitat and food provider. And also aesthetic and recreational value. Next slide. Okay, the conclusion of this study is the Samanea saman or Trembesi, we were able to gain a deeper understanding of its part. From the different components of the plant to its classification, we also learned about the relationship between the rain tree with other plants and animals, as well as its benefit for the people around it.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you. If you have any comment, you can drop down in the comment below. Thank you. See you.